At least 14 people have been killed after a 7.3 magnitude quake flattened buildings and caused landslides across the Pacific island nation of Vanuatu. A second major earthquake has rocked the country as desperate rescue crews search for those thought to be trapped under the rubble of the first tremor. Over 200 people have presented to healthcare services with injuries, and critical infrastructure has been damaged across the capital. Australia is sending urgent assistance. French armed forces from New Caledonia are also on their way to help. Well, let's get more now on Australia's response to the earthquake. Isabella Higgins is at RAAF base Amberley near Ipswich in Queensland. Hi there, Isabella. What's happening?
Well, good afternoon, Ros. What you can see behind me is the Royal Australian Aircraft C-17 plane. And just moments ago, we saw dozens and dozens of personnel walking up those steps, and hours before that there was supplies, Australian aid that was packed onto this plane, and this is going to form part of Australia's disaster relief task force. Now really we're expecting this plane to take off at any moment. If you see those stairs go up or some sudden loud movement, it means it's go time and it's heading off to Port Vila. Now we were speaking to the leader of the task force earlier today about the types of personnel who are heading off on this job. He said ordinarily they're often working for the Queensland Fire and Emergency Services, the likes of firefighters, paramedics, doctors, volunteer engineers, also some canine handlers. He said that this is a very sophisticated team and that they will be helping the local team on the ground. Let's take a listen to what he had to say about what they're expecting they're going to walk into.
They're overwhelmed with work and also with their knowledge on how to manage this kind of collapse. It's these heavy concrete building collapses are not something that people see every day, hence there's specialist teams around the world that do it, and it's not something that they're used to doing, so they're absolutely doing their best right now to work on those sites, but they're very much looking forward to us arriving.
Now those relief teams expecting tough days ahead, Isabella?
That's right, Ros. When we were talking to these people just a little earlier, they said that they have been in contact with people on the ground, that they are aware of live rescues that need to happen. So that means that there are individuals who they believe are still alive within collapsed buildings. They said their first priority, as soon as they get on the ground, is going to be to try and save those people, and they do view this as a life-saving mission. They said after that, unfortunately, it may be the task of trying to locate the deceased, and that is where those detection dogs will come in. They can scale and search very large areas, and after that they will be helping locals, providing some basic services like water sanitation and probably a whole lot of other services as well. They're expecting that this will be a difficult task. Already it's been logistically challenging. It's been hard to get into the country. There was some damage at the airport. It's taken some time before it's opened up, and still now it's closed to commercial aircraft and it's just military planes that are able to go in. So they're expecting difficult days ahead, and it's already been pretty busy getting up to this point, and at any moment we should see that plane take off, Ros.
Okay, Isabella, thanks for the update.